My name is Lynn Taylor, and I'm an attorney with Woodruff, Johnson & Evans. Illinois law requires employers to carry workers' compensation insurance in order to protect any employee who's injured on the job. What happens when your employer doesn't carry workers' compensation insurance? Today we're going to go through a few quick questions and answers regarding what happens when you've been injured at work and find out that your employer doesn't have workers' compensation insurance.
If my employer doesn't have workers' compensation insurance, does that mean that I don't have a claim?
No. If you suffered an injury on the job, you're entitled to workers' compensation benefits, regardless of whether your employer has workers' compensation insurance or not. However, the process does become far more complex when your employer doesn't carry work comp insurance.
Who pays for my benefits?
Your employer is responsible for paying for your workers' compensation benefits. However, if your employer fails to do so, your benefits may be paid through the Injured Workers Benefit Fund. The fund is set up by the Illinois Workers' Compensation Act in order to provide benefits to injured employees whose employers have failed to obtain workers' compensation insurance.
When will the fund begin issuing benefits?
Unfortunately, in order to obtain benefits from the fund, you must proceed to trial and have benefits awarded by the arbitrator. There are several procedural requirements that must be met before you're able to proceed to trial, so you must seek the assistance of an experienced workers' compensation attorney to help guide you through the process.
Can I still seek treatment?
Any employee injured on the job should seek medical treatment immediately. However, if your employer doesn't have workers' compensation insurance, then you may need to put your treatment through your own insurance for the time being. However, if the arbitrator awards medical benefits, then the fund will issue you payment to cover the medical bills. Workers' compensation claims in general are tricky to navigate through, but cases involving the Injured Workers Benefit Fund are far more complex. In order to ensure a successful claim against the fund, you need the assistance of an experienced workers' compensation attorney who is familiar with the process to make sure that all of the requirements are met. If you have additional questions, call Woodruff, Johnson & Evans toll-free at 866-891-9211.